My name's Alex Stupak. We're at Empellón Al Pastor in the colorful East Village neighborhood of Manhattan. I wanted to do something that was very much of the place. So I wanted it to have that seedy sort of dive bar feel. If you're gonna have a bar, my attitude was like, well, you need a bar snack. I couldn't think of a better bar snack than tacos al pastor. Al pastor loosely translated means of the pasture. Even more interpretive means of the shepherd or shepherd style. So this taco that we all love, and it's basically the municipal food of Mexico City, it comes from lamb shawarma. It comes from Lebanese immigration to Mexico. And you can start to extrapolate and imagine how the pita got replaced with the much more present tortilla, and how lamb got replaced with the much more present pork. Here's how we make our tacos here at Empellón Al Pastor. We start with masa, which is this fresh corn dough, and we run that through an oven. We actually have an automated oven that's solely built for making tortillas. The ingredient that's usually missing from a perfect tortilla is freshness. The doors open at 4, and that's when the oven gets fired up, and that's when we process our tortillas for the day so that they're always hot and fragrant. The next thing we move on to is the pork. The best cut in the American butcher system that we can reach for is the shoulder. It actually has that perfect mix of fat and lean. Every Al Pastor joint has their own proprietary marinade, and we're no different. So we make an adobo, which is sort of a paste of dried red chilies and a lot of other secret ingredients in it. And we rub that on pork shoulder steaks. Those get impaled and built into this meat sculpture of sorts, and then that roasts slowly on a vertical spit. There is a theater to it. You see these massive trompos being licked by flame, and you see these taqueros deftly carving just the right amount off of it. The importance of carving it is that you're getting this charred, caramelized outside and this really juicy, tender inside. You shave that layer off, and then you're giving another layer a chance to set up on the outside. People who know Al Pastor in the United States tend to think the identity of that taco is pork plus pineapple, when it's not. What makes an Al Pastor taco is that it's been spit roasted vertically. We put a nick of pineapple because that sweet, acidic contrast to the pork, to me, is a no-brainer. A little bit of cilantro and onion, and a red sauce and a green sauce. You get this sort of traffic light chromatography on the taco that I love. Those salsas, the pineapple, the fresh cilantro, that's sort of what cleanses the palate. It's all in the taco right there. It's almost like a 3-course meal all in one. My first real Al Pastor taco, and my favorite, is in a tiny little kiosk called El Huaquito in Mexico City. When you take a look at ours, it'll be very different than that. That's out of respect. I think there's being inspired by something and being motivated by something and copying it, and that's not what we do. People are very concerned about authenticity and tradition when it comes to this cuisine. I love the Al Pastor taco in that way because it's a shining example of how untraditional this cuisine is in many ways, and how the greatness of it actually came from radical change and creativity.